Hey everyone, it's Nicole with I Am Magazine, and today I'm here with Dakisha Alexander with Anchored Soul Foundation. I am here to let her talk to you a bit about her foundation and what it's all about. Good afternoon.
Hello, Miss Nicole.
How are you?
I'm good.
Good. So we have this foundation that you have started, but if we talk about the foundation, we know nothing about you. So before we get to that, tell us about Dakisha. Who are you? I know you as Keisha, but who would you say you are?
Well, it's a loaded question. Well, I'm a wife.
Awesome.
I'm a mother. I'm a child of God.
Yay.
I actually grew up in a small country town called Benton, so I'm a country girl. I love to sit out on porches and watch squirrels run across the yard, trees fall. And so I'm just a simple girl who loves life.
So where is this country town, Benton?
It is in Louisiana.
You Louisiana bound?
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
So what brings you to Kentucky? How did you get here?
Well, my husband of 9 years actually is in the military. And so with that, we move around a lot. And so this is our station for right now.
What branch of service?
He's in the Army.
Awesome.
Yep.
Awesome. So how long has he been in the military?
Well, he served previously
Okay.
before we got together. And then he's been in since our marriage, 6 years, 7 years.
So from between Louisiana and Kentucky, where were you? Where were you located?
Oh, wow. We've moved.
Oh,
We've
okay.
been to Oklahoma. We've been to New Mexico. We've been to Texas. And we've been to Germany. And now
Germany.
we're here. Yeah.
Wow. So how long were you in Germany? I mean, that's way far away from you.
It is very far away. We were in Germany 3 years.
Okay.
3 good years.
So with being in Germany, how did Anchored Soul come about? Was it there that it was something that was birthed, or what? Tell me how that came apart.
So Anchored Soul was actually birthed in Germany, and it's actually birthed out of tragedy more so than a good time. In Germany, we found out we were pregnant with our third son.
Okay.
Initially, we thought it was a girl, but found out that it was a boy. Ahoy, it was a boy. And so everybody was excited. We had a lot of fun with that. But 2 weeks later, we found out. I woke up one night to labor, pretty much. And my son came early and only lived 69 minutes. And that was a really hard time for us because we were away from family. We were away from people that we knew, and we only had a small community of people who were there for us. And so it was during that heartache and that painful time that God really used other people to come in and be a tangible blessing to us. And that's where Anchored Soul was born from.
So when you say a tangible source for you all, what did that look like? What did they do?
So when people go through hard times like losing a child or a loved one really close to them, words of encouragement are always nice, but it was those moments of, I don't have to cook dinner for my family. Somebody brought dinner over. Or I didn't have to clean my house. Someone came and cleaned my house. Because the mindset I was in, it was a total grieving mindset. And so having someone come and provide those things to us allowed my husband and I to grieve properly and spoke life to us. And so that's what we're really thankful for.
Wow, that's great. That's really good. So Anchored Souls does what? How does that transpire into what you're doing?
So, as we went through, and I always said, I'm not going through this for no reason.
Right.
Didn't want to be a part of this community, but so many women are really a part of a community that have experienced loss. 1 in 4 parents or moms experience miscarriage, which is an astounding number. 90,000 babies are lost each year under the age of 1 in America. So that's a lot of families that are actually going through a loss and a hurt and a pain. And so I found myself a part of a community that is mostly kept silent. You don't know a lot of people who have experienced this. And so our thing is, at Anchored Soul, we just want to be that tangible help, hope, and strength to those families, letting them know that you can cry out, you can voice your hurts, your pains, and we can be there to listen and to provide, whether it's dinner for a day or whether it's house cleaning services, or whether it's just a letter written out saying that we care about you, we're concerned about you, we're here to support you. that's what we want to do at Anchored Soul, just be that tangible help, hope, and strength to people who are going through it.
So how does someone find you, and what is actually the criteria to find you?
So we actually have 5 area teams. We have a team in Lexington, Kentucky. We have a team in Houston, Texas. We have a team in Pineville, Louisiana, Shreveport, Louisiana, and Killeen, Texas. And so those are our area teams that visit the hospitals.
Okay.
So if you're outside of that area, you can always go to our website at anchoredsoul.org, and you can submit your name and just tell us your story, and we will have a team member, a volunteer, reach out to you and provide some help to you, hope to you, some strength.
So is there a fee for this?
Totally free.
So they can just put down everything that they have going on at that particular moment, reach out to you for help and strength, and then you guys can go meet their needs.
Yes, we will try. We have 3 areas of outreach. The first area of outreach is once you submit your name to our website, we have a mom who's gone through it, and a dad as well, because a lot of times, Nicole, people forget about the dads.
Yes.
And when we were going through what we went through, everybody focused on mama. And I saw my husband crying in the bathroom by himself. And so our hearts are not just to reach out to the women, but we want to help dads as well. We want to, be that support to dads as well. So whether it's a mom or a dad who's actually gone through something like this, we're going to write letters and just be an encouragement that way. The second way is through our local chapters, our area teams. We're going to visit hospitals and provide care baskets to the NICU families, to nurses, and anybody in those local areas who've experienced loss. And then the third level of outreach are for families who were like ours, who didn't have much support, because we didn't have much support, and who are kind of alone by themselves going through it. We're going to provide dinner and maybe house cleaning services, whatever is going to meet their tangible need at that moment.
That is great. So, noticing you right now, you are expecting?
I am. Baby number 4.
Baby number 4.
Yep.
So, your son that has passed would have been your 3rd child, correct? Okay.
Yes.
So, how do you handle that when people come up to you and they notice that you're expecting and they see your 2 young men that you have now and 1 on the way? How do you handle that?
It was awkward at first to kind of voice that I have a son that's not here. But you know what? Now I'm a voice of hope and a voice of, look, this is what it is. I'm not keeping silent. I have 4 kids.
Amen.
You might only see 2, 3rd one in the belly, but I have a 4th son that's in heaven. And so I don't keep silent about it. I let people know, because if I hide my voice, it doesn't give other women and other families a right to voice their pain and their hurts and what they've gone through as well. So
that's great, and that's what we are here for. As Christians, we are here to help spread the news and to go out and show them the light and the hope of this world. And even though there are dark things in our lives or tragedies, but we can see that through you, that you will make it, you will get through it. And I think that's beautiful. I really appreciate you sharing your story with me. I'm thankful for your husband, so let him know that we appreciate his service.
And I will say this as well to anybody who may be experiencing a loss or has gone through a loss years ago. Be encouraged. You're not alone. A lot of people actually go through this hurt and this pain, and you're not alone. And there is joy that comes from it if you just allow God to work through it. I called our organization Anchored Soul because at that time I had all kind of things coming at me, all kind of emotions, all kind of things, but it was simply the Word of God and my Christian faith, my hope in Christ, knowing that one day I will see my son again, that kept me anchored. I didn't blow away. I didn't lose all hope. Although I felt like there was hopeless at times, I didn't lose all hope. I was able to have an anchored soul. And that's our prayers, that we can be that hope to someone else, that during that time when all kind of emotions are going on, that their soul can be anchored in the Lord.
Amen. Well, I appreciate you.
Thank you.
I appreciate you sharing this time with me.
Yes.
Again, you all, please check out their website. Again, it's anchoredsouls.org. Is that correct?
Anchoredsoul.org.
And we are here with I Am Magazine, and I am Nicole, and I am blessed.
I'm Keisha, and I'm an overcomer.